Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. I just got a call from John and apparently the truck I gave him to use broke down. Oh guys, this week has been terrible. That's the second truck that broke down on us and I really can't afford this. One good thing about this truck, there is warranty on it, so it should be covered. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. Alright guys, so after driving for 15 minutes, we just pulled up to my truck. What is wrong with it? Anyway, we're going to disconnect the trailer so we can get the truck put on our trailer. Let's just spin this. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding, my bumper. Can this week get any worse? I hope not. I'm just going to drive this up on the trailer, take my time. Okay, we're lined up pretty good. Okay, so we get that strapped down and we're going to leave the trailer here for now. And we're gonna head to the dealership. Hopefully they can get this fixed today. If not, we're down to 2 mowing trucks, which is still doable, but it's not the most ideal. So we got about a 15-minute drive to get to the dealership. So we're gonna head over there, get that dropped off. But if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. Yeah, this truck right here got major problems. It's in limp mode right now. We can barely get it off the trailer. Well, that took a long time, but we finally got off the trailer, so I'm going to send John with that truck to go mowing. I'm going to go inside to see if we can get a loaner vehicle. Alright guys, so we ended up getting a loaner vehicle, and it's a Prius. What am I going to do with this?
Bruh.
Wait a minute, I got to check something out guys. Please have a trailer hitch. Yes guys, it got a trailer hitch. Now, is it going to tow our trailer? Probably not, but we're going to try anyway. I feel like I'm driving a taxi. I don't know why they got this color car. So I'm just pulling up to the trailer now. I'm hoping we're able to tow it. We gotta go on the grass, which is kind of scary, so we're gonna take our time. Alright, we're just gonna put that on, spin this up. Ooh, we need some WD-40 for that, but I mean, is it safe? Probably not, but we're still gonna try it out. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Will this car be able to tow our trailer? Oh, we got no problem. This might actually be better than the truck. And after driving for 15 minutes, we're to our first contract of the day, and it's actually the baseball field. Guys, I never mowed this one in a long time. I usually just get John to do it, but he's been pretty busy, and I don't really want to go anywhere where there's a big hill, where we're using a car to tow our trailer. So we're going to try to stick around town for now until we get our truck back, which I'm hoping will be today, but I won't know until they look at the truck within the next hour. That's when our appointment time is. I'm hoping it's going to be something simple like a sensor, something that's not going to cost me a fortune, and we're able to get our truck back right away. So I just got off the phone with John. We went over a game plan for today where I don't have a truck. I want to stick to the ones in town. So we got the baseball field, we got 2 properties up by the shop, and then we got one over by the fire station we got to do, which will bring us up to 4 properties. Now we're probably able to do more, but I want to keep my schedule open for a bit just in case I gotta go over and pick up the truck. That's going to take roughly 45 minutes. I would like to get more mowed just because we are still behind a nice bit. At the rate we're going now and the amount of contracts we're getting, me, John, and Bob is just not enough, so we're gonna have to get another employee. I didn't think we were gonna grow this fast, but we're growing way faster than we can keep up. So after I get all my mowing contracts done for today and everything I need to do out in the field done, I'm going to head back to the office, get my paperwork done, and put a job listing on, and hopefully we can get another employee. One good thing is I do have enough trucks for 4 employees, but the bad thing is it's broke down. So we need to get that fixed if it won't cost too much, and if it's going to cost a lot, we're just going to retire that truck and try to get a different one. But I only got $16,000 and I gotta be careful with my money because I do have to pay back $1.2 million at the end of the year, and we're nowhere near that. So I've been mowing this baseball field for 35 minutes now, and somebody just came over to talk to me, and apparently there's a game within the next 20 minutes. I better hurry up. I didn't think there was supposed to be a game today. Let me just check the email they sent me earlier. Oh, it says there is a game at 12. I thought it said there's not a game at 12. That makes a lot more sense. Why would they say there's not a game at 12? Anyways, I better hurry up. So we're going to go a bit faster with the mower. And we just got this section here to do. And we should be able to do that within the next 10 minutes. And just like that, with 2 minutes left to spare, we got this property done. I made $3,500 from it. This is probably one of my best contracts we got. It don't take that long to do, and it pays really good. So we're gonna head over to the next job. It's over by the fire station, and try to get that done. I just got off the phone with Bob, and he's doing pretty good over there. He got 4 more contracts to do, but I think I'm gonna give him a few more of mine because I won't be able to get them done with this car. Well, after driving for 15 minutes, we're finally to the next job, and I'm really embarrassed to park this Prius on the road, so we're gonna pull in this little road here and just try to tuck it away so when people drive by, they don't see what I'm driving. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Check out this mud hole. What am I gonna do? I can't really back up. I guess we're just gonna have to go through it. Hopefully this two-wheel drive car can do it. We'll just take our time. Ah, that's not good. Let's see if we can get out of this. We'll turn the tires. Oh no, guys, we're really stuck. Well, that definitely wasn't the smartest idea. We're really stuck here. We're up to the bumper in mud. I guess with the trailer on, it's just too much weight. But I'm gonna give John a call. He's gonna come by later and try to tow us out. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump on the mower, try to get this property done. It's gonna take me roughly 25 minutes to do. There is a few things we gotta watch out for, and there's a fence, which is going to slow me down a little bit, but that's okay because it's not like we can go anywhere right now. Guys, I don't know what's worse, driving the Prius or getting a Prius stuck in a mud hole. I guess it's all pretty bad, but at least we're still able to mow. We're not stuck that bad we couldn't get the mower off, so we're just going to try to get right here done. I don't know if we're going to need the push mower. I hope not. There is a couple tight areas. I don't know if the skag will actually fit there, but we're going to try anyway. I've been thinking for the last 10 minutes while I was doing this property, guys. We're up to 20,000 right now. We do make good money mowing. It's just we're not making money as fast as we need to in order to grow the company and pay back the loan we got. So we need to figure out a way to get more contracts. We do have the landscaping side of things right now, but it kind of slowed down for a little bit and we're not getting the big contracts we were getting before. So I need to find a way to get that side of the business a little bit better. So I don't know if I should advertise or just take on bigger jobs, but the only thing is we don't have the manpower to do those jobs. So I really need to think about this because at the rate we're going now, the business is projected to make $400,000 this year, which is nowhere near what we need to pay back the loan and continue to grow. So things gotta change. I just don't know what to change yet, but we gotta do it soon. Anyway, I got this property mowed and John's still not here, so I'm gonna go collect the money and hopefully by then he's here. And just like that, I made $350 off this job, and John's here. What in the heck is he doing? John, why do you have the beacon on? I didn't want people to know. Anyway, John, let's try to get this hooked up. You brought the rope, right? Alright, let me just grab that. So we're gonna hook it up to the trailer hitch right here. Let me just wrap it around a couple times. And there's a tow hook right there. Hopefully that holds up. So John, make sure everything looks good. I'm going to drive the truck. Just tell me when to stop and make sure we don't hit anything. Alright, I'm just going to take the slack out. There's a lot more weight than I thought. I'm going to put this in four-wheel drive back up and just try to pluck it. What in the heck, John? You're supposed to be watching. You gotta be kidding me, John. When I said watch me back up, you're supposed to watch me back up. Look at the damage we got. Can this day get any worse? I mean, John just made me hit that car. It's more his fault than mine. Anyway, let's just try to tug this out. Well, after 15 minutes, I finally got this car out. And let me tell you guys, the bumper is destroyed. So let's get this rope taken off here and off the trailer hitch. Putting back the truck. That way John can get on his way and get back to mowing. What are you doing, John? Get back in the truck, go back mowing. I don't know what you're looking at, but the truck is over here. Maybe that's why we hit the car. You're looking at the road. Guys, I'm so mad. John don't let me down a lot, but he just did. This is gonna cost me a lot of money, but that's if I tell them, so I'm going with that option. We're not gonna tell them we destroyed the bumper. I'm gonna go to the hardware store, grab some Bondo, some spray paint, and just try to fix it myself. It may not look the prettiest, but as long as they don't notice, we should be okay. Hopefully we don't get stuck again. Okay, let's just go up this road here. Dang it, guys. I just realized we came out by the dealership. We better hurry up and get out of here. The bumper is hanging off. I don't want them to see it. Well, I'm just leaving the hardware store and I spent $200 on spray paint and Bondo, and that's going to be a lot cheaper than getting a new bumper. So I'm going to head over to the shop, get it all cleaned up, bring it in the shop, get the Bondo put on and spray paint, and hopefully get it done before the end of the day because our truck is done. Oh, I better hurry up. I'm just gonna disconnect the trailer. I was just at the hardware store. Why didn't I get WD-40? My mind's just all over the place, guys. We got so much problems going on at once. So the bumper is destroyed. There's a lot of mud there. Let's get the pressure washer, try to clean this up, which I'm hoping it's not going to take too long. So let's try to clean this up without destroying the bumper anymore. So we'll take our time around here, and I'm just going to spray back here, guys. When we got stuck, mud went everywhere. The whole car is covered, and I don't want them to be suspicious, so I'm just going to clean everything off.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And as if this day couldn't get any worse, I just got a call. Our truck's going to cost us money. I thought it was going to be under warranty, but it's looking to be a couple $1,000s, which we really don't have the money for. And if that's not bad enough, somebody needs this loaner car as soon as possible. I told them I was like an hour away just to buy us a little bit more time, but that's not going to be enough. What am I going to do, guys? This ain't good. Well, we just got the car in the shop, but the car is still really wet. We're not going to be able to put Bondo on. Where is a towel too? I know I got one around here somewhere. Just gonna dry off this spot here, a little bit more down there. Okay, so I think we got that done. It took a lot longer than I thought, but guys, I couldn't find a towel. Anyway, everything's dry. We're ready to put the Bondo on, so let's get that mixed up. We got the can right here. Let me just grab that. Well guys, it's been a few hours. I got 45 missed phone calls and the car looks terrible. So when I put the Bondo on, it wasn't drying fast enough, so I grabbed a blowtorch, which then melted the bumper. And now when I'm putting the spray paint on, you can see a lot of waves into it. I'm hoping they don't notice, but it's going to be pretty obvious. I'm just going to send out these last invoices. So we made $2,500 today, which is really good. I ended up calling the dealership back and they're wondering where I'm to. I said I was on the way to the dealership and out of nowhere I seen a beach whale that I had to get out and help them push the whale back in the water, and that took a couple hours. I don't know if they believed it, but they didn't say anything after, which was kind of rude because I don't claim to be a hero, but it would have been nice to hear it. Anyway, I'm just pulling up to the dealership and we got the car from here earlier, but I think just to be on the safe side, we're going to put it around back and hopefully a tree falls on it or something like that. And just like that, I'm back to the shop. It cost me $3,500 to get this truck fixed and they didn't even wash my truck. Oh, the service there is not the best, but they didn't notice the car, so we're good for now. And the other guy probably got it by now, so if the bumper falls off, it's going to look like he did it. Anyways, I got the truck cleaned up, so we got 2 more contracts I need to get done today, and the contracts we're doing is just across the road. They're not the biggest lawns, so we're going to use the Massey just because there's a lot of things we got to go around, and it just makes it a lot easier than getting the skag off the trailer. It's getting pretty late, so I'm hoping I can get these contracts done within 35 minutes. So I better get to it. John and Bob, they're gone home. They got all their contracts done. I was thinking about getting them over here to do this, but I gotta pull my weight. I gotta make sure I'm doing jobs too, so I'll do it, let them have a break, and tomorrow I'll probably give them extra mowing contracts. I just got off the phone, guys. I got some pretty exciting news. We got a really big job coming up and it's going to probably give us close to $40,000. So every year the city puts on this really big festival. It's going to happen in 3 weeks, so they need us to mow this really big field. They give a couple areas, put gravel down for parking, and it should take us roughly 2 days to do. I'm going to get the full team on it, that way we can get it done a little bit faster. I wonder who's going to headline this festival, and am I getting free tickets? I sure hope so. If not, I'm going to have to try to sneak in, because I heard they're close to $250 a ticket. Well, I've been mowing for about 15 minutes now, and I'm going to say we got about half this property done. There is a lot of things we got to go around, and we need to go slow, that way we don't beat it up. But I'm hoping to get it done within the next 20 minutes, that way we can go grab some food and get some rest and just start over again tomorrow. You gotta be kidding me. I just got off the phone with my friend that's fixing our overford truck, so he didn't have a chance to go through everything right yet, but as you can tell from the things he looked at so far, it's gonna cost a lot of money. Man, I really can't afford that. But anyway, we get this job done. I made $500 between the 2 properties, and I am beat, guys, so we're gonna put the mower away, probably go to the taco place, which is probably not the best idea, and then go have a nap. Right now, we're just on our way to the gas station so we can get the mowers topped up and we can get started with today. I have roughly 5 contracts I need to do, and the guys got roughly 20 contracts between them they gotta do. So let's get everything topped up and we can get started. And just like that, $45 later, we got all the mowers topped up and we're ready to go to the first job. Well, I just got to the first job, guys, and I'm pretty excited. So the neighbor came down, the one in that blue house, and he asked me if I could mow his property too. So now we got 2 properties to do right next to each other, which I'm pretty excited for. So we pretty much got 20 properties to do on this subdivision, and there's roughly 30. So hopefully by the end of this year, we got them all as contracts. and that way when we move over to snow clearing, we can get them as snow clearing contracts. I hope so anyway. That way we can keep this business going all winter. And speaking of the business, guys, so in the last episode, I put up a job posting looking for a third employee, and guess what, guys? We finally found one. I'm so excited. He's coming in later today to start. But there is one problem. As of right now, we don't have enough trucks for another employee. The truck he was going to use was that Ford that broke down, and I still don't know what's wrong with it. I'm still waiting to hear back on the parts it needs to be fixed. And if it's not going to be too much work or too expensive, we're going to get that one fixed. Alright, so that property took me 30 minutes to do. I made $350 off it, but it's time to go up and do the other property. Ah, dang it, that's not good news. So I just got off the phone with my buddy fixing the truck. I just wanted an update just to see if he looked at it yet and if he knows what's wrong with it. Well, he looked at it and it don't look that good. So right now, as he can tell, the motor's gone. The transmission's getting pretty bad, but he thinks he can find a used one for $8,000. Now I got the decision. Do I pay $8,000 to get that fixed, or use that $8,000 to buy something a little bit better? And that's another contract done by Midwest Mowing. So we made $350 off that job. So now I got all my contracts I needed to do in the subdivision done. So we're going to head over to another one. And guys, this job here isn't a regular one. So I went on Marketplace and I found a truck we're going to go look at. And I noticed in the pictures, his line didn't look that good. So I made a deal with him. If I mow his property, I can get $1,000 off this truck. According to the ad, there's nothing major wrong with this truck. For the year of it seems to be in really good shape. So I'm hoping this is going to be a good deal because I do need another vehicle and I need it soon. And just like that, we're at the property, guys. So let's go check out this truck before we get the mower off. So this is the property we need to mow. Oh, the grass is super long, but it's definitely going to be worth it to get $1,000 off. Well, anyway, let's check it out. So we get this 1999 Dodge Ram 2500. The rockers look good. There is a couple of rough spots on it, but we do have a bed liner. I mean, overall, it's in good shape. It's got 150,000 miles on it, but it is a diesel motor, so it should last for a while. Now, the price, it's a bit much. Even with the $1,000 off, we're still going to pay $15,000. So I'm going to see if I can get it for $14,000. I know we agreed on $15,000, but for the year and the miles on the truck, I think that's still a little bit too much. And I noticed it was for sale for at least 2 months online. So he's not really getting a lot of offers on it. So he might take it, he might not. But if it comes down to it, I will pay the $15,000. But I really don't want to. So I've been mowing this property for 15 minutes now. I'm going to say we got about a quarter of it done, but I just got off the phone with my new employee. I forget his name already. I'm going to have to ask him again. Anyways, besides that, I had him at the shop earlier doing some online training, getting his courses caught up, and he finally got it done. He's ready to go out and start mowing contracts. So once I get this one done, I'm going to go pick him up and probably give him the truck we're using right now. And I'm going to take the new one new to us one we're going to buy and just test it out, make sure everything is good before I send it off with one of the workers. Now things are a little bit different. When we trained Bob, I had him go with John for a little bit, but we're way too busy for that. So we're just going to throw him out and hopefully he catches on. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because one of the biggest jobs we're probably ever going to get for this year is coming up in a couple of days, and I need everyone on that. It's a massive field that we gotta mow for a festival that's coming up in probably 2 weeks now, and the more employees I got, the better, because it's gonna take me roughly 2 days just with 4 people mowing it. Guys, this field is massive and I can't be delayed with it because they need to start setting up for this festival. The city said if I'm delayed any bit, I lose a lot of money, and I can't really afford that. And just like that, and a couple hours later, we finally got this job done. So I'm going to put the mower on the trailer, head back down, talk to the owner, and see if we can get this truck for $14,000. I sure hope we can. It would definitely help me out a lot. Well, I just offered him $14,000. He said he wants to think about it for a little bit, so I'm just going to take the truck for a test drive, go pick up, what's his name again? I can't remember. And we're going to bring him back over here to grab that mowing truck. That way he can get out and start getting a feel for it. I'm going to give him like 3 contracts to start out just to see how he does and how long it takes him to do one. Hopefully he can get those done pretty quick. And I'm back at the mowing shop picking up, what was your name again?
My name is Jeff.
Oh yeah, your name's Jeff. Okay, Jeff, well, you go in the truck. I gotta run inside, do a little bit of paperwork, then I'll be out and I'll bring you over to your mowing truck. Yeah, his name's Jeff. Why did that keep slipping my mind? Just gonna send off this last email here. Okay, so we got all the paperwork done. It took me 15 minutes and we made $2,500 yesterday. The guys did a really good job. So right now, I'm just gonna drop Jeff off over to the mowing truck. Jeff, what are you doing? Get off the phone. I told you get in the truck. Ugh. And then I'm going to come back here, do some work on this truck. I want to take the beacon off. I want to put a plow mount on, just get everything ready. I don't have a lot of contracts that I need to do today, so I do have a little bit of time to get stuff done on this truck. But if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see more videos like this in the future, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. Yeah, so that's the truck you're going to be using, James. What was your name again?
My name is Jeff.
Oh, right, yeah, Jeff. Okay, so Jeff, there's a list of contracts you need to do on the seat. Yes, guys, so after going back and forth on the price for a little bit, we decided on $14,000, which I think is a really fair price for this truck. Now, hopefully we don't have a lot of problems like we did with the Ford, which that reminds me, guys, I need to decide what am I going to do with that one. That's a lot of money to get it fixed, but it's definitely nice to have another vehicle just in case we do get another employee, but that's also a lot of money to spend on a truck that might give me more problems. Well guys, it's been a few hours. I finally get the beacon off. I'm just putting these bolts back in because they drilled through the roof, which is not good. But besides that, I did notice over here on this frame, there is plow mounts. We could probably put that on our truck if it fits. So let's see if we can get that put on. I just got to tighten up this last bolt right here. Oh, okay, that should be good enough. So we did have to modify a little bit. I had to drill some new holes, but besides that, guys, we got a plow mount and it was free. Now the wiring harness wasn't in the best of shape. There was some broken wires. I fixed what I could. I'm just hoping it's gonna work. But right now, I'm gonna go look at a plow I seen on Marketplace and hopefully we can get it for a good price. And this is gonna be the last big purchase of this day. Oh, we spent so much money. Well, there goes $7,500, but check it out, guys. We get this Western whiteout plow. It's 2 years old, but it looks pretty much brand new. I think it was a pretty good deal, but right now we need to do one more thing before we go mowing. I said I wasn't going to spend any more big money today, but we're going to spend some little money. So we need something for the mowing business. I'm going to go over and pick it up. So I should have got one of these a while ago. We only got one push mower. We should have at least 4, but I never got around to buying it. So I seen this on Marketplace. They don't want a lot for it. I don't know if it works the best, but we're gonna buy it anyway. So I just paid $250 for it. So let's go over, fire it up so we can put it back in the truck. Here we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe if I prime it a little bit. Okay, that's not good. Wait, I think I know the problem.
It ain't got no gas in it.
What a rookie move that was. Good thing he had some gas here. It fired up right away after we filled it up. So we're going to head over, get the last couple contracts we got to do done today. It's a good thing we bought this mower because the contracts we got to do now, they're not that big and there's a lot of things we got to go around. So this mower is going to come in handy. And just like that, we're over at the property. It's probably going to take me roughly 35 minutes to get this one done. It's not that big. It's just there's a couple things we got to go around and the grass is super long. The blades on this mower don't seem to be that sharp. So maybe it's going to take us a little bit longer. And if we get some downtime, we're going to sharpen them up. But I mean, for $250, I really can't complain. I'm just going to get over here cleaned up. So I just got off the phone with, what is his name again? Jiffy. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, he got 2 contracts done, so he got one more due today, and I think he's enjoying it. And he did it pretty quick, so hopefully he can keep this up and he can be a good employee because we really need it. I just gotta take my time over here. Okay, let's go around here without hitting anything. Alright guys, so we've been mowing for about 15 minutes now, and we really don't have that much done just because where the blades aren't that sharp. I had to slow down a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I don't have to go over it again with the mower, but that's definitely something I'm going to have to do later. After we get the other contract done, we're going to head back to the shop so I can sharpen up the blades on this mower, get it up to working conditions. That way next time we don't have this problem. Alright guys, so I got this property done. I made $150. Now it did take me a little bit longer, roughly 50 minutes to do, but we got it done. Anyway, I'm going to throw this in back to the truck, strap it down. There we go. Well, that's not going anywhere. So the next job I gotta do, and it's gonna be the last one of today, is really far away. It's roughly 20 minutes across town, so we're gonna head over there now. And on the way there, there's a spot I like to go fishing, and fishing season just opened. So I'm gonna pull over, see if we can cast our line out and catch something for dinner. Alright, so I just got here. I got my fishing rod out now. I didn't have any bait, so I just dug in the ground. I found a couple worms, so let's get started. I'm just going to start over here by the spillway. We usually catch something over here. Let's cast out. Okay, there we go. Ah, dang it. I had no luck there. I usually catch something there within the first 15 minutes. Let's try over here. Hopefully we can get something. Come on, fishy, fishy. Where are you guys to? I am hungry. Oh, we got a bite there. Ah, we didn't get it though. Well, that spot was a fail too, so let's try over here. Guys, this is going to be the last cast. If we can't get anything here, we're just going to have to go get some tacos. Oh, we got a bite. Let's see if I can hook them. Yes, okay. Take your time. We don't want to go too fast. We don't want to lose the fish. We'll get them tired out, reel them in. Ooh, it feels like a big one, guys. Ooh, I'm eating good tonight, guys. This got to be like a 90-pounder. Oh, I'm tired. So close. Here we go. Come on. Ugh, so close. Ooh, ooh. Can we take a break? Oh, fishing so hard. Oh, it's such a workout, guys. So close. Yes, so we got the fish. We got a trout. It's 2 pounds. I don't know if that's right. It definitely felt like a 90-pounder, but at least we got something for dinner tonight. And after driving for 15 minutes, we're to the last job, guys. I need to get this one done pretty quick. We got a fish in the truck, and it's kind of warm out. I don't want it to go bad. Oh, this property is definitely a lot bigger than I remember. I should have grabbed the Craftsman mower. Oh, this is going to take me forever. At least it's the last contract of today, so next time we do this one here, I'm going to make sure I got a bigger mower. Or I got a better idea. I might give this contract to Jeff to do. Yeah, that might be a better idea. Well, I just got off the phone with the city and everything is looking good. We're able to mow that field tomorrow. So I'm going to call the guys after I get this done, work out a game plan, get them to meet me over at that field, and just get that property done as soon as possible. That way it don't put us back with our other contracts. I got to make sure we can keep up on that, even though as of right now we're not. But with Jeff in the mix now, we should be able to catch up and probably get ahead. I'm hoping anyway. We're just trying to get this property done. This is the one we started in last episode. I definitely underestimated how big this property would be with a push mower. I kind of regret not going back and grabbing a ride-on lawnmower, but the way I looked at it is if I drove 20 minutes to the shop, that was 20 minutes I could have been here mowing this property, and that just made more sense. So hopefully I'm right. After I get this property done, I do have 6 more contracts I need to get done myself. The guys, between them, they got over 30 they gotta get done, which shouldn't take them too long. They do have the bigger mowers. The reason I don't have that many is because I got other things I need to do besides mowing. I plan on going to look at another mower that I think is going to help out this company a lot. Alright, so I got this property done. I made $350. We're just going to put the mower in the back, head over, look at that other mower, and hopefully it's going to work out because I could really use it on the next job. Ah, dang it. So I just got off the phone with the owner of that mower and he's not home right now, so we're just going to go over, mow another property that we can do with the push mower. But if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. Alright, so we just pulled up to the next job, and this gotta be one of my favorite ones to do with the push mower just because it's not that big. It don't take me that long to do. So we're gonna get started, get this one done. It's been a while since I actually been to this one, as you guys can tell, because the grass is about 2 feet long. I'm hoping the homeowner's not gonna be too mad. We just been super busy trying to go through the list and we kind of forgot this one, but we're here now. We definitely need to come up with a better system because as of right now, all I do is print off a sheet of properties the guys got to do. So I think I'm going to invest in some tablets. That way we can have everything on it. Try to get a software. That way they can mark off properties they got done, properties they got to go to, stuff like that. I got to look into that, see how much that's going to cost us. And I think that might be the best option for us. Well, after 15 minutes, I finally got this property mowed. I made $250, but we're going to load the mower and back the truck, head back to the shop, disconnect the snowplow because we shouldn't need that for a while. And then we're going to head over and see if we can buy that mower. I'm hoping he's home. That should have been more than enough time for him to get back. And after driving for 5 minutes, we're finally to the shop. Now, I got the other snowplow inside the shop, but I don't want to have too much of a mess in there, so we're going to put this one on back. I'm just going to pull the pins out. The snowplow should be good right there. Let's hop back in the truck and get this mower taken off. Now, I do have another plow inside the shop like I said. At a future date, I would like to bring it out, put it outside, just because we got a big mess in the shop and there's no need for the snowplow to be in there. And we're not going to get snow for a little bit, so we're just going to put it on back for now, and in a couple months we're going to put them on the truck. Alright guys, so I'm just on my way over to look at this mower, and we're almost there. So it's a mower and a trailer combo. He wants a nice bit for it, but I'm going to see if we can get it for a bit cheaper, just because we're after spending a lot of money. But I really think this mower will be good for us. Anyways, let's go check out this mower. Now, the owner is Rental Man Buck, so I really don't need to look at it, because if you watch his videos, you know he takes care of his mower. So we get this John Deere GS45. It's a 54-inch deck, walk behind mower, and I think it's going to be the perfect mower to complete our lineup. So I'm going to go over, talk to him, see if we can work out a deal and get it for a better price. Well, after going back and forth on the price, we decided to go with $12,000, which I think is pretty fair for this mowing setup. I'm just going to grab the truck, hook up the mower, and head to the next job, which is not too far away from here. It's just down the road. And that will be a good test to see how good this walk behind mower will work. And by watching his videos, I know it's a good mower, so we shouldn't have any problems. And after driving for 2 minutes, we're finally to the job. So we're going to get this mower off, try it out. It shouldn't take me too long to do this property. It might take me a little bit longer just because I'm not too familiar with this mower. It's definitely gonna be a learning curve, but I thought this would be the best property to try it out. So I've been mowing this property for 10 minutes now, and I must say guys, I really enjoy this mower. It was definitely awkward at first with the steering assist, but once I got the hang of it, I was able to go around things without a problem, and I'm not so nervous now. So let's try to get this property done and see how fast we can get it done. That way I can get a good baseline to see how fast this mower can cut. Now we do have a 54-inch deck, so it shouldn't take us too long to do. The only thing that's going to slow us down is my legs. I get tired pretty easy. I think this mower is going to be perfect for our lineup, so in the future we're going to get a couple more like this. That way we got a push mower, walk behind mower, a ride on lawn mower, and that would be the perfect mowing setup. The only thing I could see being a problem in the future is our trailers aren't big enough for that, so that's something we got to look at and probably upgrade. But that won't be for a while because I can't really afford to buy 2 more of these mowers as of right now. I finally got this property mowed. I made $850 and it took me 35 minutes to do, which isn't too bad. I would have got it done a little bit faster. It's just the first 10 minutes I was trying to figure out the controls on this mower. Anyways, we got a job to do with the excavator, so I'm gonna go up grab that and I'll see you guys when I got it. And just like that, and 20 minutes later, we get the dump truck and excavator. We're just heading over to the job we gotta do, which is a last minute job. So after we get that job mowed, I got a call from a pretty loyal customer of ours, and he had somebody come by that was supposed to dig out for a pool, but he never showed up. So he asked me if I could do him a favor, stop by, get this dug out for him, because the guys that are supposed to be building the pool are stopping by tomorrow, and the hole's not even dug. So I need to get this done as soon as possible. So we need to go down 8 feet and up to 4 feet on the low end, and it's going to be 10 feet wide by 15 feet long. It's going to be a lot of dirt we got to take out, so let's get started. We just got to get this excavator off the trailer. I forgot to bring the ramps, guys, so I'm just going to have to lift myself off. There we go. So we're going to bring the excavator over, get it lined up, unhook the trailer, bring the dump truck over, and just start getting to work because I don't have a lot of time to get this done. I do have other contracts I need to get done today, or I'm nervous they're going to go to the other mowing company. So we're going to start on the deep end. Let me just put in 8 feet. We got everything set with our laser level, so we're going to hop in the machine, get that ready, and just start digging. Now, every bit of dirt I take from the site, I got to bring up to my yard, which is a 15-minute round trip. It's not that long, but for one person, it's a lot of work. And with this machine here, it's going to take me a little bit longer. We do have a really small excavator. I think in the future I would like to upgrade it. It's just we're not really getting a lot of landscaping jobs like I thought we would. We're getting roughly 1 or 2 a week, which isn't enough to really invest in a bigger excavator. So until things start picking up with the landscaping side of things, we're just gonna have to make do with the equipment we got. Everything just costs too much to upgrade when we don't have the work. Alright, so I get the dump truck full. This is gonna be the first load we bring up, so let's hop in the dump truck, get that brought up, and I'll see you guys when I get back. And after 20 minutes, we're finally back to get another load. One good thing is all the dirt we get to keep. So at a future date, we're going to screen that and sell it to make more money. It's just finding time to screen the material. It's been pretty hard lately because we've been falling so behind on our mowing. I haven't really had a chance in a couple weeks to screen material, and we didn't really need any. We're not getting a lot of landscaping jobs like I thought we would. I'm just going to take dirt from right there. Okay, that should be the last bucket. So it took me 4 hours to do, but we finally got this pool dug out. I'm going to park the machine over here for now, grab the dump truck, hook that up to the trailer, and we're not really full with this last load, so we're not going to be overweight with the excavator, which is great because that means I can take this all in one load and I don't need to come back and grab the excavator. So we got that hooked up. Now let's try to get it put on the trailer, and I forgot the ramp, so let me get this pin hauled out. We'll get that opened up. We're gonna hop back in the excavator and put ourselves on. Let me just put the bucket down, that way we can haul ourselves up. Start walking a little bit forward, that way we can get the tracks on the trailer. I think right there should be good. Let's start swinging around, take our time. We don't want to flip over or fall off the trailer. I'm gonna put the bucket here and start lifting up, pushing ourselves in. Easy, I don't want to go too fast. Okay, we need to move over a little bit. Alright, so we're on the trailer, which is good. Next time, bring the ramps. I don't know why I took them off. I'm just going to put that pin in. Okay, now time for my favorite part. Let's go collect the money. So I just made $6,500 off that job. Guys, this is why I like landscaping jobs. It's just we can't get any. I don't know if it's because we're not advertising enough, so we're going to try to put an ad online. Hopefully we can get more jobs like this. It would definitely help us pay back that loan and to buy more equipment. Anyways, I'm going to drop this off, go grab my mower because doing that job put us behind. Now, we did get a lot of money. It's just we need to get the mowing done so we don't lose our contracts. Because I just heard from John, the rival mowing company that's giving us problems, they took enough contracts from this other company to put them out of business. And I can't let that happen to the empire I'm trying to build here, so we need to make sure our customers are taken care of, unlike this one here. So somehow we forgot to mow this property again, and the grass is 2 feet long. He's not very happy that we didn't do it, so that's why I'm looking at getting a better system. We need to be able to keep track of the contracts we're supposed to do and when we're supposed to do it, and the only way I can see that is to buy tablets. It's probably going to cost me roughly $5,000 to get all the right equipment, but if I don't do it and we keep messing up like this, we're going to be out of business. So I think it might be a good investment, and I should do it pretty soon. Once I get these couple properties I gotta do done, we're gonna head to Walmart and just check out the prices. We might have to shop around a little bit, but I need to get it tonight. That way tomorrow when we start, I can stay back a little bit, try to get the software hooked up. That way I can start passing out the tablets to the guys, get them trained up on it so they know how to operate the system. And hopefully in the future, we don't miss any more properties like that. This has been 2 just today that we missed. We gotta get better. Anyways, I finally got this property done. I made $350, so we got one more to do. Is just up there, but after using this walk behind mower all day, my legs are pretty tired, so we're just gonna take the truck up there just to make things easier. Yeah, that was so much better. So we do have that property there to do, but that's not on my contract list. That's on John's. So I just got this one over here on the left to do, and then I should be done for today. I'm just hoping John don't forget to do that property or we're in big trouble. So after I get this one done, we're gonna run back to the shop. I do have paperwork to do. I do need to run to Walmart, but before I do that, I need to clean off this mower because it got really dirty on the last property. So I'm gonna spray it off before we put it away for the night. I just don't want that caked on. This property here shouldn't take me too long to do. It's not the biggest one, but the grass is super long, guys. We've been falling so far behind. We're unable to come up here every week like we're supposed to. It's usually about every 10 days, which is not good because our customers are starting to complain, and they're only going to complain a little bit before they move to a different mowing company, and I can't have that. We can't afford to lose any contracts, especially since we owe so much money that needs to be paid back by next year, and I still want to grow this company. Alright, so I've been mowing this property for 15 minutes now, and I got about half of it done. We just got to clean up around a couple of trees, get this over here done, which shouldn't take us too much longer. And after 45 minutes, I got this property done. I'm going to put the mower on the trailer, get it all strapped down. I'm just going to do a couple more. Okay, well that's not going anywhere, so I'm going to go over, collect the money, and head back to the shop. Well, I just got off the phone with John, so he got 2 more contracts to do. Bob got 3 more, and what was the last guy's name? Jiffy? No, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff got 1 more to do, and they should be done with the day. So I'm going to get everything sprayed off over here, the mower and trailer. It's really dirty. Then I'm going to go inside, do all the paperwork out, and see how much money we made today. Hopefully we made a nice bit. because I'm about to spend over $5,000 on tablets and software just to make this business better. So speaking of making the business better, we need to figure out a way to save more money. I need to look at the books because as of right now, we're spending a lot of money that we don't really need to be. So I'm going to go in and look at the books and see if I can figure out a way to save money. And if I can't, I'm going to have to hire somebody on just to look over everything and see what we can do. Just got to send off this last email. All right, so we made $3,000 today, which is really good money. I went over the books. I can't figure it out, so I sent an email to somebody. He's going to stop by here probably tomorrow to look at our books. Hopefully that don't cost too much. But right now, I'm going to run to Walmart to see if we can get those tablets. But this is going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. Well, until the next one, I'll see you guys later.